Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to my stream. I am going to keep working on this composite image today and start considering building my case for for this competition that has snuck up on me, and it's very early in the year. Please reconsider that in the future, powers that be. I knew it was coming, and I don't usually procrastinate competition images. I think about them and plan for them. And then through the fall and holidays and stuff, it just does not happen. And prior to this year, I have focused completely on PPA competitions, on district and IPC, International Photographic Competition, and those were my main goals. Those were my main focuses, and anything else that I entered was kind of a litmus test for the image to see how I felt like it would do in what I considered to be my main competition. They have completely changed the competition setup. That's how I got, there's like cat hair floating. That's how I got my master's degree, my Master of Photography from PPA. I got my Craftsman degree from speaking. And it's just been a huge portion of my business and my career. And they have not released a lot of information. I think what's happening, from what I understand, is they're separating the merits, the degrees, and the earning of degrees and stuff. They're separating that from the competition. So I'm one merit away from my master artist degree. So I have my CPP. That's not a degree. That's a certification. So I'll maintain that. And then I got my master of photography that was based on merit exhibition. No, not exhibition. Merit competition images, and various other service awards. Mine was pretty heavily exhibition. And then competition, or my craftsman degree was on speaking. So once they give us more information on details, I might be able to get a little more excited. For the time being, I'm going to focus pretty heavily on images of distinction, which is ASP, which their standards are like PPA on steroids because their standards to get into the organization are so incredibly high. And I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little out of my league, and I like being the underdog. So that's what I'm going to focus on. My concern is that now I have dropped the ball and I'm not going to be able to give it the attention that it deserves. So I've got to not let myself do that. So that's where we're at here. Today I'm going to work on adding another layer just kind of behind these. For these, what kind of 2 layers. So these 4 in front, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back row. It's lopsided. I don't mind that because I like that it's showing little dips of her leg and different poses, and the tool is textural and almost architectural with the lights and darks kind of playing on each other. But I would like to add another layer of depth and do a really dark row back behind her, and I shot for it. And I've mentioned this a few times that I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm going to send a text real quick. Nobody's on here, so if you're on YouTube, just fast forward. gosh. Okay. So I'm going to work on this. Before I work on that, though, I am going to work on this one more time because I felt like there was maybe a way that I could make this translate a little easier for the reader what I'm trying to provide. So we're just going to sit here while my computer figures that out. Oh, okay. This looks a little off. There we go. That looks a little off too. There we go. There must be a tilt. Now there's more of a tilt. All right. So, my topic that I wanted to touch on today is just that'll do. Whoops. Is just as far as image competition and other things too, but I always default to image competition because I feel like I understand it and I have gained so much from it. So often, very often, we start with the image and then come up with the title. And sometimes I think it's a nice exercise in creativity to start with the title and work backwards, essentially. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this layer because I got it matched up and it wasn't matched very well. So I have a list, a kind of a running list at all times of lines that, or little catchphrases. Sometimes they're a little longer and I'll think on how to pare them down. Okay, and I'm gonna, this is experimental and it makes me a little nervous because this is, I mean, what isn't experimental? But anyway, I like to start with something that I'm inspired by, a phrase, line from a song or out of a movie, and use that to inspire an image or match it to an image that I've been working on that maybe needed a little more direction. So that's just kind of, I mean, there's not a lot to say as far as that goes, but it's just something to think about when you're starting to get in this world of competition or exhibition, or where you're naming. It's just a different way to look at things. Okay, so now I've got to sit on this a minute or maybe a day and figure out which one I like better. Which one is more readable? I kind of think the other is. This is one that I'm probably gonna need to back away from. I feel like that's probably more readable, but I just want to see if I put it in the right place. Because I was looking when I was starting to pull images for this competition. I was looking. There was one that one of my kids reminded me of that I had done in stream, and I could not find it. It was missing. So I found it. Probably not. It's probably not a competition image, but I feel like this one could be. This one could translate. And this is going to be a little experimental. Turn that on, and then just kind of combine the two. And well, actually, I do like that. Oh my gosh. I'm only popular when I'm on stream. That's when I get phone calls. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so that kind of somewhere in the middle might work. It's a cool light that's reflecting, so that might need to be addressed. Actually, I have to address it now. I'm doing this to avoid the hard work that I've got ahead of me. Oh, see, that makes a big difference. Yeah, that just warm light coming off. That makes a big difference. Okay. So I think we're close. Let me see if this is. Just kind of give a little depth in that corner. Okay, that's getting there. So back to this one. Okay. So one thing that I definitely want to do here is work on I want to add just a teeny bit of warmth back in, not that much because it's in the shadows. and then get up to 100% here so that I don't have any of these hard edges. Okay, so since this isn't a shadow as well, okay. And this one is going to be one that I need to back up. I'm going to merge those. I can feel my furrowed brow. Just gonna lower that opacity a little. I think I will actually just keep it. And then we will move on to progress 6, which tells me we are not anywhere close to being done. And this is how far we've come from flattening. So that's the original. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate this again. I know I already did. And I'm just going to go ahead and run some stark highlights in the tool and just give some dimension. Okay, so once I'm done with these little, I'm just kind of highlighting the bodies that are still around her, the dancers, I don't know what you call them. Okay. So that one already has a fair amount of highlight. So I'm just going to get in there and burn the shadows a little. And actually, I'm going to take this down somewhat. Just kind of in between the highlights and allow it to have a little more dimension. But just kind of elaborate more on what I was saying earlier. Just when you start making yourself more aware, you can kind of start backwards on images and have your title first and then go from there. And that's just kind of a fun way. Often I will feel more excited about an image when I have the right title in place. So, and I actually saw in Professional Photographer magazine sometime years ago that some people at Imaging, which I'm teaching a pre-con class at this year, shameless plug, just put some random phrases and titles into a bowl, and you drew one that you had to create an image for in competition. And I thought that was such a cool idea. Now, I'm not somebody who can create funny images or kitschy or like cute. My topics tend to be a little darker. So maybe maybe that would be good for me to like relax a little bit. But regardless, it's cool to kind of put that in somebody else's hands. And it's just the luck of the draw. And so far, I'm really loving the dimension in these dancers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is so first thing I'm gonna do is move all these progression. I don't even know where am I even saving this. Okay, that is upcoming. Okay, so I am going to grab these progressions and move it back into her folder so that I'm trying to get a better system here. I don't have a good system. For keeping my personal work and my exhibition work and my competition work and my client work. My client work is like a well-oiled machine. It's beautifully, because that's easy. Each client has a folder and a year and so on, so on, and so on. That's easy. But a lot of times I'll use my children for work that will end up in competition or an exhibition. So like it's a little bit over here in personal, it's a little bit in just personal creative work, and some of it ends up in competition or exhibition, which can be any variety of folders. And as you can see, I save many different you know what, I'm gonna keep that open in case I need to pull. Actually, let's see if let's let Photoshop do a little. Yes, that is easier. Trying to see if that's the exact same image. It might be. I can't tell if that's the same one or not. It might be. We'll change it up then. Okay, so we've got that one. And then I might just pull one of these. I was trying to steer clear of, I'm trying to remember 14, 13, so I'm getting sidetracked. Steer clear of her eyes being open in any of them other than the main one, especially with catch lights. But we'll see here. And actually, I'm going to keep, she's got this nice rich texture behind her, so let's flip it. And shrink it a little. Because those I'm going to I'm gonna put a hard blur on those. I think maybe 2 or 3 more would be nice. And I want these to be really dark. How do we feel about this one? Yeah, I think this one could work because we're going to do almost like a Degas style, you know, effect. And then I definitely want to hold on to oops. Let's see, which way do we want? I think this might be camera right. Here we go. A little smaller. So I think she's gonna trade with this one. Okay, so there, and then yeah, there. So what I'll do is get them all in the same layer, erase back what I need to erase back, and then treat them all at the same time so there's no remembering the steps, or they should all be in unison. I like her arms in this one. Chain 40. So I think what I'll do here is hang on to this one and then look for a different face. That one's already in there, I'm pretty sure. And this was supposed to be for the dress, but I'm hoping that we can snag a surprise in there that was unintentional. So these are all the skirt. I know there are more though. These are all kinds of do I have that one in there? I don't think I do. 81.91. And then oh wait, that's not gonna work because the light is coming from the other side. So we will need to that one may not work. We'll try. I'm gonna move him back again. I think I was right before. And actually, I could kind of tuck that real bright part of the arm. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this way down and bring the contrast way down. And then we'll go back to our ballerina basic and just do these 4. Okay. And then I'm going to put a light blur on them a little bit. Where's she at? Not that much though, just real. That's normal. So 0.9. I'm going to do that with all of them. And since that's the last thing I did, it'll remember it for me. So I'll take the brightness down to where it's a little more, it blends a little more. And then I'm going to bring this down again because that one bright arm just really... Okay. So I'm going to duplicate these layers and then hide the other ones and then merge these. So I've got a layer that I can work on. And then let's see how, let's test man versus machine here and see how that works. Okay, I think we'll go with it. First, I'm going to extend this skirt. Uh-oh. Well, that was, can't do that. I'm gonna go back now to where cleared. We gotta go back over that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do this again. Okay, so let's see if okay. And I'm going silent on this. My apologies. Because I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to go ahead and lasso this whole thing because I want the new one to be behind all the others. And really, they're just going to be there for shape. Okay, so we'll go back to this and select the subject. And because the tones, hey, Olaf and low bass, same time. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Whoops, keep erasing the wrong.
We find ourselves starting from scratch.
Man.
Brick by brick.
Nice. How was it? Did you stream already or are you getting ready to? Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick here. Thank you. Lunch. It's a late lunch here. Very good. Well done getting your socials handled. That's such a good feeling. I'm gonna shrink her head a little bit. Hey, impoverished. I missed you. I missed your hello there. Sorry about that. I'm in a bad mood today because I got kind of a bummer phone call right before I started. Actually, right as the stream started. So what is happening? That is okay. I'm mixed up right now on what is happening with my layers. I feel like Photoshop is freaking out a little bit because it's not showing me the right layers. Yes, have you seen the drama? Man, it just goes to show you all the issues you have in youth soccer with parents and like it's still going on the US national team. What is that about? I'm so disappointed. It's not a good look. I am trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. There was a stray layer. Okay, now it makes more sense. I rated Adorama yesterday in an effort to reassess whether or not people and organizations I can't stand are still would. Why? Do you have a problem with Adorama? Fill us in. What's the story? I forget now what did I just select? Select. Let me see. Which is it? I can't tell what I'm erasing. It's not doing anything, is it? Oh, that's why. Oh my gosh. See. Yes. Coach drama. Okay. That's there. Okay. It was chaos for a minute. Can't see anything. Adorama associates itself with some unsavory people, including one. Huh. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. So yesterday, okay. So here's your update on U.S. soccer news. Yesterday, it came out that Greg Berhalter had a drunken fight with his then girlfriend, who is now his wife of 25 years. and he kicked her in front of a bar. And somebody during the World Cup tried to use this information from 25 years ago. By the way, he was 18 years old. To blackmail him to give their baby boy some more playing time. And so then obviously I was like, okay, well, obviously that's Raina. Because, you know, that's who it is. And then today it came out that it was, in fact, Raina. I'm so disappointed. And I mean, fire him because he's not a good coach. Fire him because he's not. Fire him because of something he did when he's 18. And obvious, like, it's between he and his wife, who, you know, it would appear that in the last 25 years, she had moved on from that. So maybe everybody else should too. I don't know. And then they did name an interim coach. He was like an assistant, somebody already on payroll or whatever. Yes, definitely can't. Like, I didn't honestly see anybody else that was like, yeah, this guy's got to go down because he was 18. We better hire somebody that didn't do something stupid when they were 18. I'm oftentimes very grateful that the internet, well, I mean, the internet was around when I was 18. Social media was not around. Because I probably would have done something stupid. Everybody does. The internet was a babe, tiny baby, when I was in high school. And I did get on there and have my fair share of, like, my baby's first internet argument. It is. That's a phenomenal comparison. The Roman Colosseum, and now I have, it's a song about the Colosseum stuck in my head. I can't remember his name though. They should hire me. You know, I'll cancel him if it means that I'm next in line. Yes. Only if it benefits me though. I don't know anything about the guy that's the interim coach, and I can't imagine he's going to be the coach. He's going to be there very long. But, like, as a grown-up, wouldn't you feel stupid? Like, calling your kid's boss's boss and being like, guess what? I got some tea to spill. I mean, it's just unfathomable that that's how someone would choose to operate. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, now we're going to go back here. And then I'm going to fix that mess around her fingers. Maybe I better do that now because I'm afraid I'll forget. It is. Yeah, it is a form of control. I feel stupid every day. What? Probably everybody does. Yes. Would that look suspicious though if US and Mexico were in the finals when we're hosting it? To be honest with you though, that is how the league that I coach in, that's how it goes every year. The people who host and therefore are in charge of the rules won't win whatever division they're interested in winning. It's kind of sad, really. You thought it was for the kids. Come on. Yeah, definitely a form of control. And it's crazy to me how quickly people in general are to go along with it. Now I was pleased to see yesterday in that stuff. I didn't see anybody that was like, "Yes, this is how this should be happening." But the fact they're investigating it at all is goofy. It was so warm today. It feels like we should be playing outside. We went and played indoor. And then we've got another game tonight until 8:45. That's like bedtime. Heard a story about how the school didn't want to hurt the feelings of the students that didn't qualify for National Honor Society. The school told the people a month after the deadline. What? Sounds like we make deals with clubs. Yes. Like I thought it was just the league that I was in, and I thought, because I didn't remember that happening. It's not. U.S. national team, baby. So it means all I have to do to win image competitions is host and enter my own. Absolutely. And I have seen that happen. What is going on here? This feels... Man. I feel like it's all catching up to us. I'm a doomsday prepper except for the prepping. I'm not prepared for anything. I just know it's coming. Low base image competition. Hosted by, judged by, first place winner. Yeah. Honestly, I would love to host an image competition that I would not enter, for the record. Yes, we pay you. A dub's a dub. Sometimes that's how you got to make it happen. To figure out what's going on with that hand. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Man, I feel like recently work has been just like a series of unfortunate events. Probably don't want to. I don't trust my selections enough for that. Glad I grew up before cell phones and the internet. Yes, I really feel like my first cell phone, like, it looked like it was like a bag. It was a bag phone, and I thought I was so cool, like taking that to soccer practice. But it looked like, like a World War II field phone. Didn't matter though. I could make a call from anywhere, like a boss. Yes, Highest bidder, biggest trophy. Yes, one of those Zach Morris. Absolutely. And then came the Nokia era. Let's see. I don't want to hold on to that somewhat. Whoops. Okay. I'm really not in a good mood. I'm grumpy. Yes. Yes, you could play Snake on the I had a lightning. It looked like lightning on the cover and it was cracked. But I don't know how that thing was cracked cuz it was legitimately bulletproof. I just got a text from my dad. About Berhalter. Okay, hold on. Man. I am Grumpy Cat. Graphing. Yes, flip phones changed everything. That's when you started. Remember when you had to text, but you'd have to hit the same number like 4 times, and then if you missed it, then you had to go all the way back through. Yes, very specific calculators. Video games. Man, I gotta say, Snake stressed me out. I don't handle video games particularly well. I'm a little bit excitable. Whoops. I didn't mean for that to be. Oh no, I think this is the whistling song. So that's the real question now. Are they going to keep him as a coach? I feel like they're spending resources to investigate. I mean, he said it happened. I don't know what there is to investigate. Sure enough, just like he said, how much money are we spending on this investigation? Whoops. At least they're focused on the important things. Let's see here. There is... I'm distracted. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this red hot mess and back up a little. I want to add some really dark ones right here behind her. Took me 4 hours. And then you have to, you use your calculator prowess to just spell stuff because you had to pay per character. Okay, let me see if I can find some dark ones that I haven't used. And again, I shot these for something entirely different. I probably wouldn't even have a cell phone, but my husband is in IT. He's very technologically excitable. So he always keeps me. I would still have a flip phone. Nothing wrong with the flip phone. I think I already used that one. I do want to take a big burn tool and burn down this one over here. Oh, you know what? I want that arm in front though, so let me handle that real quick. Nothing wrong with a Model T. There are people that would, though. That was bad. Texting didn't exist when I was in high school. So, just make me feel bad, man. I was in college when texting was out, and honestly, that was more than enough. There's nothing that needs to be said over text. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay, we'll take that back because that does not read well. Pocket PCs. Yes. Okay, we might have had one of those because I used to run, you had to like preload the music and I used to run with it and we thought we were like, and it was like the old, it looked like a pager face. Ooh, mine didn't have solitaire though. But anyway, my husband always had all kinds of, you know, stuff. A pager. I never had a pager. My mom said only drug dealers had pagers. So I didn't need one. Did I need a pager? No. Definitely not. Okay. So I think I need 2 more. Oh. See, why do I do this to myself is the real question. Let's see. What do I want to do? $14, $19. Ballerinas. Yes, that's right. That's still what I say. Get in, loser. We're going to the mall, except the mall's been closed for 14 years. And now it's a consignment store and a pet place. Oh, cool. Are these on Twitch? Where are you finding these editing comps? That's pretty cool. I love that stuff. That's what, before anybody was on this stream, I was talking about, it was gold, I tell you. But I was talking about when you do an image, you're creating an image and you start with the, title and then kind of work backwards. Oh, okay. I forget what TLD, the light. TLD stands for the Light something Academy. Ooh. Okay, I just saw a stray hand that was swallowed up. So we need to handle that. I'm going to go back to this other song, Makes Me Happy. Den, yes, thank you. And then let's hope that it held on to my Gaussian blur. It did. Okay, now try to do competitions and nobody participated in them. Try again. The people are here. That'd be pretty cool sometime. Well, that's not working. Oh my gosh, my computer is freaking out. Okay, we'll just switch tools here. Here we go. So I am trying to do, to get ready for, I'm gonna hide this, for the ASP, which is American Society of Photographers, Images of Distinction. And that is the competition that I'm most excited about. This year. Oh, I missed a bunch. Okay. More like, oh, you got an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. Android, baby. Only accept new iPhones. Doing online dating, and the person texted me, I love you. Oh, wow. Not flashy and charismatic, so no one cares about anything I try to do. So I have to buy the prizes. Yeah. Trophies. Trophies. Wow. They loved you. I feel like I saw that exchange on a BuzzFeed article sometime. Maybe it was Buddy the Elf. I'm like, I was on a strict schedule of any free time I had the last 6 weeks. I would use that opportunity to watch a Christmas movie, and now my life has no meaning. Just kidding, kids. But they too are lost. We don't know what to do with ourselves. Every year when it's time to take down their Christmas decorations, which clearly I have not done yet, I put up Valentine's Day decorations and winter decorations thinking that'll help. Well, it doesn't, because nobody cares about Valentine's Day. It's kind of anticlimactic. There we go. Gabby Bates. Mother, I'd rather do it myself. I've never seen that movie, but I've seen enough to quote that line. So, like, ghosting. It's like when the ghost, like, slowly fades out. Android people, yes. Ooh, the delete. I try to leave everybody humanly possible in my phone, because even with their phone in there, I probably won't know who they are. I just have a bad memory. So I try to give myself as much help in that department as I can. These females. You are her life. Congratulations. There's probably a song written about you. Was it Adele? Did you date Adele? She wrote all of her music from outside her ex-boyfriend's house in the bushes. I feel like I've made this image way more complicated than necessary, which I tend to. That's kind of my MO. Whoops. I can't even tell if that's her arm anymore. I have a business and a life, but these people are so needy in one person after a day. Like, you're bored of me already. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big commitment. The texting, like, once you've politely ended a text, but then they keep going. If I don't text you back immediately, it's not happening. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I'm not going to plan on it. It's just not happening. Hi from a text. Who are you? Most of my texts are work texts. Okay, I don't think I put a... This is fun. Okay, I need one more. What do I want it to look like? This one looks a little dark, doesn't it? I'm gonna merge those. Yes. I wonder if maybe there should be a little more gradient here. No. There we go. Oh, you're getting rain? It's weirdly warm, but it's not been raining today. I think it was supposed to. Yes. The only thing, what's the only thing you hate? Oh, because of the traffic? There has to be like a happy medium here. That's not, I'm not at it yet. There, that's a little, that's what I was looking for. There's no way I could be number, oh, because the SEO. I don't know. I don't know what determines that. They're not, I don't feel like I know that many photographers in Indiana. It was Scratch. Blame the cat. So what's the holdup? Why won't they, do they just want you to like prove it? I wonder. I don't want her looking at the camera though. Maybe we'll go back to that. Keep contacting Google. Yeah, I've had trouble with Google sometimes on their customer service or response or whatever. How you yell at kids to run faster. Yes, selectively in Spanish. I bet they can. This is 2023. Sky's the limit. I'm a nice coach. I don't yell at anybody. I should probably. Should probably yell at them. They deserve it. But I don't. I'm super chill. Okay, here's what I think I'll do. I want the arm out of this one. 8246. Snake senior portraits. What is that? What are their lifespan? What would their senior portraits be? The soccer drama makes it feel like it's the same as youth sports. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. That could go either way. Because you can kind of commiserate, but also know that it's never going to get better. No matter how much you move up in coaching. I think I'm at the end. I think that was the shorter look. Okay. So their senior pictures when they graduate high school would be like 6 or 7 years, 5 or 6 years. I can imagine. Oh, yes. Okay, I do yell that. So I will say this. I'm very loud, and I didn't know. I'm a little bit hard of hearing. And I didn't realize how loud I was until I saw one of the parents' video footage of one of our games. Wow. I am extremely loud, and you can hear it for miles. Yes, I'm gonna learn just like Ricky Ricardo from I Love Lucy when he'd get mad and he would switch to Spanish. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna learn that. Let's see, 1420. There we go. My father used to volunteer to coach kids and umpire years ago. Yes. The parents, and I feel like I'm in a pretty low-key league. We get a lot of beginners and, people that aren't, too crazy, I guess. For the most part, there are exceptions. No, you know what? I don't know what I want to do with this, actually. I need one more. Wait. No, wait. Don't delete that. Come back. Heard something the other. Yes, it was me. It's always very encouraging. Thank you very much. But like, if they're not responding to me, I'm gonna assume they don't hear me, and that's my. Ooh, there's the whistling. I must have missed it earlier. Whistling, the worst sound ever. It's terrible. Oh, shh. Okay, so alligators. By the way, speaking of alligator longevity, or longevity in general, so my family has a unusually short lifespan. It feels like we don't have a lot of longevity, not a lot to offer in that department. However, so Pele, soccer great, rest in peace, passed away last week. His mother is alive. Pele was 82. And like, I'm going, okay, 82, I could get on board with that. His mother is still alive. So I feel bad for her. Obviously, that's terrible to bury your child. She's 100 years old. And still, the funeral procession passed by the house that she still lives in. That's just like unfathomable to me, that kind of longevity. That's amazing. I'm sad for her. But wow, like that's incredible. Dad would yell at my brothers. You know what's funny? My grandmother was the one who yelled in my at sporting events and stuff. My dad was a baseball player, and he would be like embarrassed of her going off, which is funny because if you met her anywhere else, you would be like, yeah, right, sure. I know. I'm sad that this is happening, and like, I really mostly feel bad for Berhalter's wife because I'm sure she's obviously worked through it. They're, seemingly happily married, and here, no, you get to relive it because somebody's kid didn't get enough playing time. So goofy. My family dies in their early 70s. Yes. I would take 70s actually. My mom's side of the family, we like can't get past 60. And that they're not like, they don't live lifestyles that are, you would think would be problematic, but it's just mostly cancer. Actually, I'm going to switch to this. My dad's side lives a little bit longer, but they've got Alzheimer's on that side. So every time, like, I feel like I forget stuff all the time. I'm like, it's happening. But they live a little longer, so that's good. I mean, obviously it's good, but we'll see whose genes are stronger. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here to the ballerina basic. Try some more smoking and drinking. Well, I'm vegan. Nobody in my family has been vegan. Not that I don't know if that'll work or not. It's a roll of the dice. Now, there were some smokers in the generation, like 2 generations ago, because everybody was a smoker. Don Draper. Yeah, I don't understand why to bring it back up now. Okay, I'm going to do that. You heard it here first. How did I end up with so many layers? Whoops. Okay, I'm going to go real experimental here. Okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to try it like this. Oops, I picked the wrong one though. One of the longest lived, I don't know. having lived, past tense. Guy in Japan. Yeah, I feel like their Japanese life expectancy is higher than the average. Probably than the average American, because, you know, we're not that great at it. I don't know if that's going to work. I got distracted and started smoking and drinking in his 70s. It was his rebellion. Japan or the US. Oh. I'm not reading that in case your grandma is watching this. I haven't had grandparents alive in a long time. Not in a long time. Okay, low base is gone right now, so we can talk about him. If you have grievances to air, now's your time. So I think I'm going to just cut off this whole hand because it's a weird snake shape. I know that we were gonna add a snake to this, but not like this. And it's coming right out of her head. Actually, I'm just gonna, we don't need that. That's true. Those are facts. Grandma's crazy. She's TikTok. Yes. Can she be all of our grandmas? Can I borrow your grandma? One of my grandmas would. She sounds real similar. I had 4. No, I didn't. I had 3 sets of grandparents because my mom was raised by her biological mother's sister, but still had a relationship with her mother. So there's some little family trivia. You never know when that trivia will come. So yeah, so I have an extra set. A bonus. Oh wait, wrong thing. Just trying to get rid of that hard line.
Seems like just the other day I'd see your face and know what to say.
Oh,
I'm staring at the ground.
which one? Your TikTok grandma? Yes, we're borrowing her. She belongs to all of us now.
So tell me, what can I do? Do I tiptoe around?
We would like to be adopted.
Can we
She needs to adopt all of Twitch.
we make a minefield out of our dress?
Okay. We're getting somewhere now.
Do you feel alone
This is a little more.
in our home?
Yeah.
'Cause I feel alone.
Welcome back. We were not talking about you. No grievances were aired except for this earring.
I'm not talking if you're not talking.
Okay. How do I want to do this?
Talking if I'm not talking. I'm not talking if you're not talking.
I'm going to go through it with a. Whoops. Where did it go? Come back. Okay. I'm going to pixel peek this a little bit. Before. Okay. One thing that I'm going to do is grab some hair over that's kind of going over her shoulder. And pop my back. Grandma's milkshake. What's happening? Okay, I just need her like hair over her shoulder. Like because that's not going to translate back there what's happening. It was so I'm just going to do the basic and then just darken the whole thing until it all matches. Okay. And then I'm going to keep darkening that because I just wanted to take that hard edge away because it wouldn't read. And merge those. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when you start, like, as you're growing up and you start noticing the differences in family dynamics and. So, I had it really good and was pretty spoiled in that I grew up, my parents, before I was born, built their home on the same property that my mom grew up on. But it was like 13 acres away. So we had our privacy, but we had our grandparents right there. And it was nice to be able to see them every day. My grandmother passed when I was 9. So I didn't get them as long as I, wish I would have, but it's good. It's good. It was a party. Just gonna do like 50 and allow this to be a little more gradual. Oh gosh, so it was a big shock. That's too bad. Okay, so now I have a decision to make here, because this piece is going to go into competition, but the real purpose behind it is that it's going to be in an exhibition, and it's going to be mixed media. So this will be like step 1 of it. So I need to decide how deeply into this I want to get, like how many changes I want to make. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to save it. Make a fight club. I didn't have any childhood fight clubs. I did. Well, that's true. I'm not done yet. You missed the snake hand. It was in there. It's like an Easter egg. It's a hidden surprise. I just want to make sure before I flatten it that I've got everything in order that it's supposed to be in. I'll merge those so that just 2 layers make it a lot easier. Oh, okay, that's a little weird. I'll fix that. Whoops. We'll go real small. It's like a ghost back there. I haven't seen Fight Club since college. Should we add that to the old family? Do I want to keep that? Okay, watch right here. There's some stray fingers. I don't know if they translate. I think I'll leave them out. Oh, look at that chaos down there. I just smacked into the thing. I'm sorry. Ew. I do think this is probably going to be something that I smudge. At least portions of it, like selective smudging. Exclusive club. Yes, obviously. It's true. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yeah, I think it is. I've never seen it, but I feel like more Christmas movies. Yes, please. I love Christmas and I love Christmas movies. And I firmly believe that it is. And I've never seen it. Okay. Trying to pixel peek here. I don't know what's happening right there. It's like a... Now, if I do smudge this, I feel like it's going to get a little messy. I do think we had a fair amount of clubs growing. I can't remember any of them. They weren't successful or anything. Or like legitimate. They probably lasted recess to punish. It was probably to punish somebody for not being my friend anymore. Oh, sorry. If you'd been my friend, we could have been cool. Okay, I'm getting excited about this. I needed that. Oh, wait. We're at to my right. Oh, right here. It's true. Okay. Good catch. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is that the one you were talking about, or are there more? Is there more nose picking in this image? Yes, obviously. That's what would happen. That's clear. Okay. Okay, let me duplicate and hide. And then I'm going to actually that works out because I wanted to make that a little bit smaller too. Oops. Don't do that. Okay. Merge. And then okay, and then I also see this mess. And I might even whoops. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Hey, Flavio! Run. That's right. You have me figured out. You have my number. That's precisely how that would go. Okay. It feels like spring outside. It's so weird. Okay, thank you, Lobase. That was a good catch. This has a lot more. I feel like I do this all the time, where I take something that's a relatively simple idea and then de-simple it. Hey. Okay. Now I'm going to save it again. I'm kind of scared. After that, I'm scared to flatten it. And I want some fabric against really dark fabric. So let me see if I can find that first. I think maybe where... right there, that'll do. 1587. Ballerina. There we go. Okay, so I'll treat this with my little action. Here we go. Man. Right, so once I get this done, then I'll have exactly one entry that I'm excited about. And then the rest we'll see. We'll make our way to them. Okay. Oh no. Does it make sense to wait then? You know, if you're like right in the... Did you get off work at 5? That is a rough time to be going anywhere. Okay, so let's try this again. Whoa, did I stay in the right place? I don't remember. It looks like it's gonna rain, but it has not. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. And then saving it as progress 10, which means we're probably halfway. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I was thinking about a motion blur. I think what I'm gonna do is step 1, go the wrong direction. I think I'm gonna smudge. And this will take 100 years. But I'm thinking closer to her will be kind of more defined. And then further away, maybe more smudgy. To use a technical term, more smudgy. I don't know. This will be kind of a test. Did I just hit something on that stupid menu? Okay, you know what? This is the universe is like, no, just stop it. Just stop it. Okay, so apparently computer's just gonna stay here for a minute. Mad at me. Okay, so I will be back in the next... I won't tomorrow because I have a funeral to go to tomorrow. But I will definitely be back Friday. And probably a fair amount this weekend because the deadline for this, I think, is the 14th. And on top of that, I've got an imaging class to finalize all of my class notes and my PowerPoint, and I don't use PowerPoint. I use Google Slides, but kind of the same thing. It's like saying Kleenex. Anyway, I will see you all on Instagram between now and then, and on YouTube. And thank you guys for coming and keeping me company. It is always a pleasure. Have a beautiful evening, and be careful in the traffic. I hope that it's swiftly moving. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
That's why you my mommy. Please.